Uncle Jackie, and I told him he could come and take Sammy home, and she starts this. You don't want to go home? Okay, bye. All right, well, guess what? I will take you later. Okay?
I don't want to go home.
I'm going to see you again tomorrow.
No, I don't want to go home.
Okay. We'll deal with this later.
I don't want to go home.
Okay, all right. We'll deal with it later. All right, you don't have to go home now. I'm going to give you 5 minutes and 5 minutes and 5 minutes and 5 and 5 and 5, okay?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Now she's behind me.
Thank you.
Oh boy. What are you doing now? I can't sit down on the chair by myself.
Did you dye your hair?
If what? If I what?
If you dye your hair.
If I dyed my hair?
Yeah. What color is your hair?
Well, as you can see, it's a variety of colors.
What
I
color
tried to dye the whole thing black, and then I always end up having my natural hair grow back, which we've determined is a brownie red.
Oh.
And so the front's black. This is my natural color in here. And then the back is doing something. Girl, your auntie, she's a mess. She's a mess.
No, I'm not.
No, me. Am I a mess?
Yeah.
Do you like take off his shirt? There's no way you can tell him take off his shirt and he'll come, because he thinks that he thinks you're telling him to come.
Out here.
He's not dumb. He knows I'm not coming out of here, else they'll take me home. So in Atlanta, you think anybody's going to be doing this?
Oh man,
Huh?
I don't think so.
Who's going to take them while you and Adam and Latoya get a break? Who's going to take them? Who? Not Auntie, because Auntie's not going to be there. Well, we have to get and make the best out of it. And they go to Paris's school. So, how's March grade?
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah? She's in grade 8. She's going to high school. What grade are you in? You're in grade 3? Oh, wow.
I'm from Trinidad too.
You're at Trini?
Yep.
Well, you know it's a real thing.
Yeah.
What does that sticker here say?
Trampoline.
Time to leave? The sticker says time to leave?
No, it says trampoline.
Trampoline. Well, I think that says time to leave. 4:30 to 5:30. Let me see. Let me see. Where is it? 4:30 to 5:30. That means home time.
I had so much fun.
It was so much fun. Did you have fun, Zayn? Yes, you did. Okay, we just spent a good time over at Grandma's house.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yep.
It was nice to see you guys.
Okay.
Where's Amigo?
Oh, yes. See you tomorrow. So what do you say about them now? What do you think about this moving business?
That's a big mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Big mistake. Sorry for you kids. Okay, you guys will be crying morning, noon, and night. I want my auntie. I want to go grandma. I want to go auntie.
Oh,
A big
boy.
mistake.
Yeah.
I see you.
Remember that?
I will.
All right, so Myles,
Yes.
you went straight from Mexico to Ottawa, Shopify.
We're in Shopify.
We're in
office. Look
Shopify.
at, take a look at this room.
Let's take them on a little bit of a tour. What is this room? This is Dave, by the way. And what room? What is this?
This is White Russian.
Whole room is white. So come on, let's go on a little bit of a tour. And you can work towards working in a cool environment. like Shopify. They have a recording studio, they have a band, they have food, they have entertainment, and at the same time you just get to work however you want to work. You don't have to sit at a desk. You can sit on one of these couches. Let me show you one of these couches. Not couch, but they'd fire me because this is where I would be wanting to sleep. Look at. You can sit here for the day and do your work, or you could go in one of these offices and have meetings, you know. Welcome to the what? The man cave. So you can go into this cave while you're at work. I like it. I'm liking this. Jack Daniels. So many spots to work and hide out. And at Shopify, the thing is to be comfortable in your work environment. So they have all kinds of spots like these.
Yep.
Make commerce better for everyone. This is their logo at Shopify, right?
Yep.
All right. Or the motto.
Our mission.
The mission.
What's that?
All right, let's listen to James play the piano.
Oh,
Because you sounded really good. I heard you. I came running when I heard you. Yeah. So imagine you're having your 4-course lunch, Jessica, and you got James. I'm eating my snack. And you got James or whoever playing the piano, right? But today we're serenaded by James. Well, this is a breastfeeding room. So where you can bring your baby to work?
I guess, but they have fridge.
They've got pumps in here. What? This is the outdoors floor. There's a teepee here. Man, this is crazy. Look at this. Unbelievable. Myles is having a meeting in here, and he's sitting on the beanbag, and there we go. The door's open.
Straight like that.
It's a teepee. And you got lots of teepees. I'm good. Okay, so look. Myles. This is a racing car, or what is it? What, Myles? It's a racing track. So y'all, and they're motorized too. So if you want to come for a little race with these go-karts, you can feel free. Man, I'm blown away. So when, Myles, you're at work, up in the games room. It's nuts. Okay. All right. So here we go, and imagine I'm at work. So James, this is where we'll be on Sunday.
absolutely.
Right? And James is going to be hooking up the equipment and everything, and it's a cool area.
Excited. This area is like nothing I've ever seen.
Right, isn't it?
I mean, for these people to work in an environment like this, and what we're going to do on Sunday, it's going to be really nice.
This is what I want the younger lovelies and even the older ones. You can aspire to be working in places like this. This is where everything is like home here, and even some places in here are nicer than home, where you can relax, you can eat, you can work at your own pace, you're producing, and this is where the future is. This is where and how the work environment's gonna be in the future. And probably some of you are already working in things like Google and Apple and Facebook, and this is how your environment is. But I'm just giving y'all a little bit of inspiration up here at Shopify head office in Ottawa, Canada. All right, so all that touring was really nice at Shopify, and today is the day we're going to be hosting the Violence 360. This is where it concludes, right here in Ottawa. So, boy, the lighting's not good. Okay, here we go. So today we're going to speak to a young man. His name is Chad, and Chad was racially profiled and stopped by the police in upwards of, 50 times. So we're going to speak to him, and let's get this topic started. So Uncle Warren, are you ready for this? Are you ready for chat?
I'm ready for chat. It's a very interesting story.
Yeah.
Can't wait to share it with everybody that's here and get the opportunity to actually speak to it.
Yeah, so we're
A little
gonna,
bit more information about chat.
right, so we're gonna show you the video after this, and you know, I'm so proud of him because he's getting things started here. Some laws are changing. There's still some things up in court that they have to decide on, and you gotta know your rights. You gotta know your rights.
I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Jessica Yamwa, and I'm the founder of Innovate Inclusion. Innovate Inclusion, it's a bit of a tongue twister to say, it's been interesting, advocates for the entrepreneurial success of underrepresented communities.
Working with the Canadian Labour Congress, to be completely honest with you, doesn't really feel like work because I feel quite great about what I do most of the time. And so it really just becomes a part of what I'm passionate about.
So Auntie Julie and her family are fantastic in terms of social media and bringing social media together in our community. Oftentimes people assume that social media is for young people, and these guys are younger than me. Met some people in the mall who aren't here, and you'll find them. When they registered, and when I was with Auntie Julian yesterday, they literally stopped her. Oh no, you guys are here! Hi guys!
Hi!
And literally,
Ottawa! What's going on? Okay, let's go over here and talk this. Listen, last night, what's going on, girl?
It's a real thing.
It is a real thing. Last night we got into the restaurant because I met a beautiful, lovely, and she made reservations that weren't supposed to happen.
We don't take reservations for Auntie Julie. We will.
Yay! So this is your boyfriend. You guys have a channel. Shout it out.
All right. So it's Nikia and Mohammed Forever. Nikia is Nikya.
Yay!
Check us out. We'll be putting more videos soon.
What's going on? Shout it out.
What's up? It's Galia Regalia on YouTube.
What is it, beauty?
It's beauty and like social commentary.
Oh, nice. And you know what? I'm gonna get the lovelies to watch your video because you are inspiring, because you're changing the way that laws are supposed to think and change. And you know what? 13 years strong. How are
We're still
you?
going. We're still
Yeah,
going.
man.
Thank you, Auntie Joe. Thank you. When I see those flashing lights, I sweat, I get very anxious. Automatically, I just feel that it's gonna happen again. I've been stopped by a police officer upwards of 50 times. It's a very scary feeling because I never really know if I'm gonna die at this stop. In 2005, I was stopped while driving a Mercedes-Benz. It was a racial profiling stop. I did as much as I can to de-escalate the situation. I even requested a senior officer attend the scene to assist. I was assaulted. An officer used the badge number 666 as his own, and it continues to happen today where I'm stopped. Even when I'm sitting at a stoplight, I want to make sure that I'm not breaking any rules. The phone is nowhere close that they could assume that I, was using the phone. It's a scary feeling. The Eric Gardner stop replays in my mind all the time. And when I see things on the internet of black men losing their life for the same stop, the same racial profiling stop, I feel exactly what they must have been feeling at that time. It's very scary because I have kids, a wife, a family, and it's scary to think that the people that should be protecting me are the ones that might end my life. So in 2005, I suggested to the Human Rights Commission that we collect data. So when officers make a stop, they record the ethnicity of the driver, occupants in the vehicle, what was the reason for the stop, and ultimately what was the outcome of the stop. Since then, I've put forth ideas such as a stop receipt, where drivers and occupants will be issued a receipt, separate from a citation, but a receipt that outlines, what information was gathered by that officer without having the police themselves. When you're stopped, you could see the systemic pattern from that specific officer. And furthermore, a Know Your Rights Day, where Canadian citizens can go to a specific area in their city and have the police in that city teach them their rights. It brings me back to power and choice, because as the person being stopped, I now have the power to choose.